How's it going, guys? And welcome back to another episode of Trailmakers Creations by me, ThatDomGuy. First of all, I'd like to say thanks to all the new subscribers. I'd like to say welcome. Welcome back to all you current subscribers. Hope everyone's staying safe. With everything going the way it is, looks like normalcy might be just around the corner. So let's keep our fingers crossed, shall we? Alright, let's take a look at our first build of the day, which is the Shuriken Lifter. Yeah, this little crumpled up thing here lying in this spawn area. As you can see here, we got our diving bell at the end of a somewhat like a chain of these free-floating U-joints. You can see in the middle of our shuriken blade here, the shape. Check it out. In the middle we have a gyroscope of helicopter blades that are all set to max. They will spin up when we hit 1. We can also see that we've got helicopter blades in these shapes. So rather than spinning the blades themselves, I was trying to see if I could get the blades to generate lift if they were on something that was spinning. I know, it's a test. I was working on stuff, okay? So we also have servos on the end here, and this is where we get our control from. They're on servos, and we have our aerodynamic fins on there, which are set to hold their position. So once we get up in the air, we can tap Q and E to control our lift and our descent, or we can just hover in one spot because they hold their spot. And with our gyroscope in the middle going there, it helps stabilize the whole upper thing. So we have our chain hanging down here below with our weight on the end, and we basically, that's why I just call it a lifter, not necessarily a chopper. It doesn't really go anywhere, but it lifts really good. It's got really good lift actually. So we'll jump in here into our ball, and we'll hit number 1. Well, actually first I'm going to hit E a bit, give us some slope, and hit number 1. We should lift off. So as you can see, the whole thing lifts. I've got a hinge on there right now. I was trying to see if I shift my weight around, if I could get it to lean one way or the other. But see, I do actually have a steering hinge on there, so I can turn the ball left or right. And see how we're slightly going up right now? I can tap Q, just tap, tap. You can totally hover in one spot. Tap Q a little bit more, we can come down. So I was thinking, okay, I don't have a lot of control with this lifter. If I hold E all the way, you get quite a bit of lift. Takes you up pretty quick. See, and then if I try and lean forward or to the side, it doesn't really move anywhere. So again, this was proof of concept of like a helicopter blade. See if I could actually get lift and stability from something like this, which I was able to do, obviously, as you can see. Again, I'm not crossing the map by any means, and I'm like a human wrecking ball onto my little worm on a chain here. See, I wonder what that looks like first person. Inside the ball. Oh yeah, looks not too comfy. Let's see, spin this way. Yeah, it feels like we're swinging in a ball. Okay, we go up a little bit more. Tap to E, E. There we go. Going back up. And we just hover in one spot. And we get ourselves to level off. Right about there. Wow, okay. You can spin ourselves if you want to get yourself a fair ride. It's like being on a boat, man. Okay, yeah, that's a little much. So that's the Shuriken Lifter. So I took this idea and I said, hey, I wonder if we took 2 of these and put them side by side, made them spin in opposite directions, maybe we could have something like... We could have something like this. Haha, this is the Gargoyle Chopper. As you can see, we have twin sets of shuriken blades. We've got all kinds of stabilizers on here. We've got helicopter engines for stabilizers. We've got mini thrusters up there for stabilizers. Not to mention all the stabilizers in the middle of the Shuriken blades themselves. We have our diving bell down here. And because this is all mechanical, I'm not using any thrusters for acceleration or movement or lift. That's why you might as well put a diving bell on it, because if you have control in the water, then you can actually pull yourself up out of the water. It'll still work in the water, right? It's just mechanical. So we've got the, as you can see, the upside down fins there to kind of give it a leaning forward kind of effect hanging underneath. Not a lot of room between those blades, so you have to stay nice and thin. We have our automatic landing gear down here, which you'll see once we lift up in the air. And we've got a couple of cannons on there. Just because this is great for recon. You can hover really well, nice and controlled, nice and level. So we're going to hit E to pitch all the way up. We're going to hit number 1 to start our rotation. Up we go. The only forward movement on this is when you lean forward, or lean to the left or to the right. That's how you steer. That's it. So as you can see, we can fly this way. So let's say there's bad guys over at the docks. We have reports of bad guys at the docks. So we're going to fly forward towards the docks. Does about 95 clicks. Nice controlled cruising speed. So once we get to the docks, we can hit Q to slow our rotation. We can tap E until we fly in a nice equilibrium. As you can see, it levels off. Nice and easy. You can have a look around. Anybody here? Anybody here? Nobody at the docks. We do have some seat control a little bit. There's a couple of small stabilizing fins on the back here that you can see that rotate up and down. It's just to give a little bit of help with it for rotation when we're needing tilt. So as you can see, landing is as simple as this. Once you have your stabilization like this, you just tap Q slightly. Comes on down, nice and easy, nice and easy. Landing gear comes out, bang. Hit number 1 to turn off the blades. Easy squeezy. Just like that. So that works pretty good. We can angle up, hit number 1, and we are out of here. So it actually has surprising control, again, for it's a slow speed chopper, just for recon. Shoot people on the ground. Probably be good against boats. Not fast boats, just boats. Big boats and slow boats. Like this carrier here. This thing hasn't moved in years. I don't know if it's broken or it's rusted down or what. It's welded to the floor, the ocean floor. This thing's been here forever. So we're going to land us here on the carrier. Do just a little bit of vertical landing here. We'll come in nice and easy like. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Just like that. So that is the Gargoyle Chopper. As you can see, because the body is hanging down in between, it's kind of hunched over like a gargoyle, like it's got wings. I'll be putting that up on the shop as well as of the release of this video. And if you are enjoying the content, a subscription to the channel would be fantastic. Click on that button, hit that like button. Let's see what else we got for you. Alright, so our final build of the video is the Phantom V, or Phantom 5 if you'd rather. This is a VTOL jet. Again, nothing super special about it. It doesn't even have weapons on it. But it actually functions pretty cool. It has internal rotating thrusters back here. It's got a secondary set of thrusters that kicks in once you hit 120 kilometers an hour. The landing gear is automatic. That will automatically pop up. As you can see, we got the cool colors on the inside here. Pretty cool design itself. And it functions really simply as well. So let's jump in. We can see that we have E which is toggles our rotation of our internal thrusters here, and our thrusters on the front, as you can see there, they rotate as well. Once we are vertical, we have small thrusters on the inside of the body here, just a couple, that are for when we hold spacebar, which is our thrust, main thrust. So we'll hold forward and our spacebar. Up we go. Our gear should come up. It folds up automatically, up and out of the way. Once we're 200 or 300 meters in the air like this, we can hit E again and hold back. Secondary thrusters should kick in. And away we go. The Phantom 5. Yeah, like I said, nothing super special about it. It's not armed. There's no bombs on it. Nothing like that. It just actually works really well as a VTOL. It's got decent control. It is like a fighter jet, a little squirrely. Just want to tap them controls. So let's say if we were to land here, hit E. We use our thrusters as a brake. We fall a bit. Hold down our spacebar. Control descent. Gear comes down. Bob's your uncle. Just like that, man. No problemos. Then you can even taxi off like this if you want. There's no steering when you're on the ground, so this is a good way to break your wings if you're into that kind of thing. So we build this way. So again, hit number E, yeah. So hit E. Rotate them thrusters forward, spacebar, get yourself into the air. The reason why you need 200 or 300 meters in the air is because you need time for those secondary thrusters to kick in so you don't end up crashing into the ground. So you can rotate a bit this way, hit E, hold back. Those secondary thrusters kick in there in the bottom, and you're good to go. All of the power, all of the time. Yeah, pretty simple dark gray and black paint job on that, except for those colors on the front there. Just to make it look special. So it's different than the other ones, huh? So we'll come in like this, hit E, pull up, air brake, secondary jets kick off. We fall a little bit. We hold our space bar. No damage. No damage. Just like that. Phantom 5. Be uploading that one as well. Alright guys, that's all I got for you in this video. I want to thank you for your patience once again. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, leave a comment, and we'll see you in the next one. Ciao.